If you don't do it, then it's a problem. With a lot of love.
Yeah, with a lot.
But when you need to move your ass, you move your ass.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Are there any young fighters that you have an eye on?
It's a lot. A lot of young fighters there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to mention because they.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you believe the future is bright?
Yeah.
Like when you do step away eventually, I know.
Boxing is gonna change a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
But we always come something from Mexico.
Yeah. No doubt.
Always.
No
great
doubt.
fighters. Great fighters. So it's gonna come great fighters.
You've talked about it's time to walk away. How will you know?
My body is gonna tell me.
Yeah, my body told me. That's why I retired.
When I'm there in the gym and I take a lot of punches and then my body doesn't respond in the same way, then I know. I'm not gonna go and fight with that kind of training. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Canelo might be coming back, or he is coming back, and I saw the little, Mbilli, Mbilli fight that he's gonna be fighting. He gonna piece Mbilli ass up. Ooh, he gonna piece him up. I like Mbilli, tough guy, come bring the pain. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But Canelo gonna catch and shoot his ass on his ass all night long. Uppercuts, hooks. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ooh.
Who wants to see that shit? You guys want to see that? I'm not trying to be a dick, bro, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to see that shit. Who the fuck is Mbilli? You know what I mean? I think he would have been better if he would have fought Diego Pacheco. You know what I mean? Diego Pacheco has a way bigger name than Mbilli. But I don't know, bro. You guys keep asking me about it. This is a monster weekend. This weekend, we have great fights. Not only do I have it's a great main event. The whole card is stacked. You got Oscar Duarte, Resendiz, Munguia. It's gonna be a hell of a weekend.
I don't believe that he's fully finished. I just think the last couple runs of opponents he had weren't beneficial to making him look as good as he normally does. Because listen, you had William Scoville just running for 12 rounds, and then you've got Terence Crawford, one of the greats, do you know what I mean? And it's just, I reckon that's all it was. I still think he's got it. I do still think Canelo's got it, and I believe we'll see that against Mbilli.
Do you reckon he'll do a job on it?
Yeah, I reckon he'll.
Called Mexico versus the world. They finally announced it, but you said it about a month ago after the Benavidez fight that it's going to be
huge, man. It's going to be awesome.
The first fight is obviously Mbilli Canelo.
I know, that's a good fight because Mbilli's tough, man. He's tough. He had a really good fight with Lester, and Lester is also a great fighter. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Canelo comes back after that beating he took, that loss he took. It's a close fight. I still favor Canelo, but it's not.
Canelo Alvarez may be walking directly into a dangerous situation in Riyadh this October, and some of boxing's most knowledgeable voices are already warning that this could be a serious test.
I know Mbilli. We co-promote Mbilli with a Canadian company, and I look for Mbilli to not only beat Canelo, but to knock him out.
You think Mbilli's going to stop Canelo?
After spending a difficult year outside the ring, undergoing major elbow surgery, and suffering a decisive undisputed defeat against Terence Crawford, the 36-year-old superstar has chosen not to take a comfortable comeback opponent. Instead, he is risking his 68-fight legacy against undefeated WBC champion Christian Mbilli.
I don't think he's going to beat Mbilli because I think Mbilli brings too much of a pace, and one thing Canelo hates is a pace. But if God forbid the guy beats Mbilli, he'll trap that belt again. He'll go fight Eubank. He'll go do like another tour with the belt, and just trap it. Like not give anybody any of the good fighters a shot at it. So and people like that, like, you just got to move on, dude. Like, you had your career. It was a good career. Congratulations. It was good. Get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Like, because by existing, you ruined it. You ruined the way. Look how the super middleweight division has blossomed since this guy got beat. I said, which is yet another thing I was right. I said, somebody's got to beat this guy, free up the belts, so that this weight class, because guys didn't want to fight each other because everybody was hoping to get the call for Canelo. So they didn't want to take risk fights because God forbid you get beat, you're not going to fight Canelo, right? So everybody's just hovering around, and this guy then fights the second-tier opposition, and like these guys are still hovering around. They're not fighting each other in the meantime either. You know what I mean? As soon as this guy got beat and Crawford vacated the titles and they all became free, the entire weight class is starting to fight each other. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing good fights. So you know, if this guy starts winning belts again, you know, you're gonna have the same problem. I don't think he beats Mbilli. I mean, unless they rob Mbilli, which could always be.
While most veteran fighters usually choose a manageable opponent to remove the rust, Canelo has gone in the opposite direction. He is preparing to face a relentless pressure fighter whose entire approach revolves around transforming fights into exhausting, high-tempo battles.
Of course, I think it's perfect timing for me to take this fight because everybody has saw his 3-4 last fight. It's still dangerous, but less dangerous than 5-10 years.
Former champion Paulie Malignaggi recently pointed toward a major statistical difference that could create serious problems for the Mexican star. Canelo has traditionally been a patient, selective puncher who prefers controlling a slower rhythm. He generally lands around 40 measured punches per round while waiting for opportunities to counter. Mbilli operates completely differently. He maintains a non-stop attacking pace from the opening bell, firing combinations at close range with very little downtime. He constantly pressures opponents against the ropes and rarely allows them a chance to recover. Across 12 demanding rounds, that relentless activity could force Canelo into a pace he has historically struggled to enjoy, turning every minute into a physical battle.
Canelo, I don't care how much he's up for. He's a 40-punch a round fight, you know?
I'm talking about
no, I mean 40 punches a round fight, yeah. Mbilli, yeah, I mean he'll be way up for it, of course. And like I said, Mbilli brings a pace every time, you know. And although he is hittable and he's in the front door, he's also very difficult to dissuade mentally. He's very strong mentally. He wants to punish you. He wants to make you uncomfortable. And I don't know. I just don't think Canelo ever liked the pace even in his prime, let alone now, you know?
Do you think that frustrates David Benavides and Jose Sr., that those guys that the sport of boxing might have let them down a little bit?
I mean, listen, I think David is one of the best fighters in the whole sport.
Yeah, he is.
And I think they were trying to walk on eggshells, hoping that Canelo was going to give them a shot, you know? But, you know, in reality, you know, he was never going to give him a shot. So they were trying to be a little bit respectful in the way they called him out. Like, I would have just dogged him because I knew he was, again, once you know he's not going to fight you anyway, just embarrass the guy, you know what I mean? Just keep dogging him and call him out for what he is, you know?
After more than 2 decades of professional competition, the accumulated wear on Canelo's body could finally become a major factor, and the statistics raise serious questions. He turned professional at only 15 and has endured more than 20 years of punishment inside the sport. Most importantly, his ability to finish opponents has noticeably declined. Analysts have pointed out that Canelo has not scored a stoppage since his 2021 victory against an opponent with the toughness and physical strength of Mbilli. Depending on an early knockout would therefore be extremely risky. Canelo may need to survive the entire 36 minutes, putting his conditioning and aging footwork under constant pressure against a challenger who becomes increasingly dangerous as the fight progresses.
Canelo now entered the phase where he can't damage his legacy because we know he's past his prime, right? Yeah. Or, so these are gravy years, right? Like anything he does, you give him credit, and if he doesn't accomplish it, okay, whatever.
That's a fact.
Or, is it, look, Canelo, for example, has one of the greatest chins of all time. What if we see him get stopped, right? Like, can he damage his legacy right now?
Oof.
Can he only add to his legacy, or can he also damage it?
Absolutely, Max. He can damage his legacy. I know people say, well, fighters off their, past their prime. Let's be real. Roy Jones Jr. tarnished his legacy. It's not fair to Roy necessarily, but when you have a whole generation of people who've only seen Roy getting brutally knocked out by guys like Denis Lebedev and the sort, it's not good. It's not good optics.
This is why. Can I tell a real quick story?
Go ahead.
I was my first HBO fight I think I ever worked. It was Mayweather and Gaddy. And Roy was doing the announcing ringside, and I was up with, doing the desk, the podium, and from the host position. And I mentioned, someone talked about Roy, and I said he was damaged goods. Roy was so mad. I was like, Roy Jones mad at me, and I also love Roy. But he didn't like the way it came out, I understand. But what I told Roy, and I meant it at the time, I'm protecting your legacy. I don't want people to think that the Roy Jones who fought Glenn Koff Johnson was really Roy Jones.
Right.
Stop.
Yeah.
There was a clear mark after which, when he came back down from heavyweight, I don't look at any of that stuff. That wasn't Roy.
Yeah.
Roy was before he came back down to heavyweight, right? So that's what I'm saying about Canelo.
Yes.
We see he is not the same.
Yeah.
So if he loses, come on, guys. But if he accomplishes more, what it says is he was so great at his best, he's still able to do this.
Mbilli's threat comes from more than his punch volume. His greatest weapon may be his mentality when the action gets physical. Many contenders become cautious under the spotlight or attempt to stay away from Canelo's reputation. Mbilli does not seem concerned with names, titles, or achievements. He welcomes close-range exchanges, attacks the body, and refuses to retreat. Even after absorbing a clean shot, he remains in position and continues pressing forward. His goal is to drag Canelo into an uncomfortable battle of endurance where youth, toughness, and physical stamina could become more important than the veteran's experience.
Probably watched Canelo for years in some of his biggest fights, but that night, did you get a chance to watch after your fight and really examine his fight with Crawford?
Not a lot. We was in the dressing room and we was watching a little bit, but not a lot.
Did you see, some people said after the fight, obviously a lot of critics were like, maybe he's finally getting to his age. He started very young, as a teenager. He's not old in terms of age, but he started much earlier than most fighters would go pro. Did you see anything in yourself as a fighter that said, you know what, I see might be a little bit of a step off?
Of course. He started very young. I think he was 16 years old. 15 years old. He have a lot of fight now. I think his performance he's going down, but he's still very dangerous. I think it's perfect timing for me to beat him.
However, charging directly into danger against Canelo Alvarez can also turn an ambitious contender into the highlight of the night. Boxing insiders and purists have pointed out that Mbilli's aggressive approach could work against him. Canelo has historically looked most comfortable against opponents who willingly come forward and exchange rather than fighters who rely heavily on movement. By staying directly in front of him, Mbilli could leave his chin exposed to Canelo's famous counter left hook and those brutal short uppercuts that have punished aggressive opponents throughout his career.
Mbilli is a C fighter at best, and I heard Timothy Bradley saying that Canelo Alvarez should stay away from him. Canelo Alvarez, this is the perfect guy for him. He's an all-action fight. Straightforward, no special effects. Canelo loves those fights. You see the Ryder fights, the Jaime Munguia fights, Triple G3, Berlanga. Okay, this is the type of matchmaking Canelo Alvarez wants. And Mbilli is one-dimensional, too much fat on his punches. Yes, he's very physical, but that's about it. He doesn't set up his punches well. His footwork is ordinary. His stamina is questionable. And his biggest attribute may just be smoke and mirrors. He's not swatting as big or as hard as people say. Pause.
As Canelo prepares for this difficult stylistic matchup, he is also dealing with another battle outside the ring. The Mexican superstar recently created controversy by suggesting that Mexican-American fighters such as Ryan Garcia automatically face a disadvantage among fans in Mexico because they were born elsewhere.
He could be maybe the next Mexican star, maybe?
Not Mexican.
Mexican-American?
It's different.
Yeah.
Mexican-American, yeah.
Who could be the next Mexican star? Is there someone that you're seeing right now that could be the guy?
Mexican-American, I think Ryan have.
All right, guys, there you have it. You have one of the most influential people in Mexico saying that the Mexicans on the U.S. side aren't Mexican. And the thing is that we've known this for the longest. Like, there's always been a large subset of people in Mexico that think that Mexican-Americans aren't the same as them. So next time you guys are out there waving your Mexican flags around, just remember, they don't think you're like them. They think you're different. You're Mexican-American. You're not Mexican.
Hall of Fame promoter Oscar de la Hoya quickly challenged that argument, describing it as unfair and inaccurate. De la Hoya pointed to his own legendary career as evidence that championship achievements, elite performances, and determination matter far more than a fighter's birthplace. That growing dispute outside the ring adds another layer of pressure on Canelo to demonstrate that his traditional Mexican style remains among the very best in the sport.
Get attracted to those guys because they're not technically one of their own. Is that a fair thing in your opinion? You've been in this position before. Is that fair or is that unfair to those guys?
No, it's unfair to those guys. I mean, look at what I did. And I wasn't born in Mexico. I was of Mexican descent, just like Ryan Garcia, but it's not, it wasn't fair to say, because if you're a great fighter inside the ring and you have respect towards Mexico and the fighting style and the fighters, and you're all about that, and born here in the US, you're going to capture both markets. You're going to capture the hearts of millions and millions of people. So yeah, that was an incorrect statement to make.
Who do you think is the next one to carry that flag? Obviously, Ryan is fighting on September 12th, and that's historically been a huge spot, right? Mexican Independence Day weekend. Do you think, is he the guy? Because he said last week he feels like people get mad at him, they get on him, you don't speak Spanish, you're not one of our own. Like, can he truly be that guy, in your opinion?
Yeah, if he wants to. Absolutely. It's all about performance inside the ring. It's all about winning world titles. It's all about who you fight. And you obviously have to make the effort and speak the language. You have to care. So can he be the one? Absolutely. It's up to him. But I truly feel that the one is still probably about 16 to 17 years old right now.
Oh, do you know who that is? Do you have someone in mind?
I have one kid who can be the guy. His name is Dylan Capetillo, who was born in Las Vegas. Kid who's going for 3-0, 3 knockouts. He's Mexican-American, Mexican descent. The boxing world's making a big old fuss about him. So he's fighting August 1st under Golden Boy. So he could be the one. He's only...
The tension between Canelo and Mbilli has also intensified, with Mbilli openly claiming that Canelo no longer possesses the legendary reflexes he once had. During their heated promotional press conference, Canelo immediately fired back, making it clear that he believes the challenger has virtually no chance against him.
Mbilli says he views this as a 50-50 fight. What percentage chance do you give him to beat you in this fight?
0.
Why do you say 0? Nothing he does impresses you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but my mind is 0%.
And you said yesterday something that in 10 years, 20 years, he could never beat you. What makes you so confident about that?
No, like he say, it's the perfect time because I'm old and this and that. I say to him, you know, if I have 50 years old, you can still not beat me. So, and this life, he cannot beat me.
He's gonna be surprised in September.
You feel like that's just...
You're gonna be surprised.
Be ready. You're gonna be surprised. In September, dis-le, en septembre, il va regretter d'être sur le ring. En septembre, il va regretter d'être sur le ring.
In September, you will regret being on that ring.
What?
Said that on September 12th, you will regret to be on that ring.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
In September, you're gonna regret to be in the ring.
No. You will see different things.
You will see.
Hey, you will see different things. You know, I'm not your opponent. You come to France and all this and made it for you. Come on, bro.
I'm not Berlanga. I'm not. Comment il s'appelle? Munguia. You're gonna.
No, and you don't go Golovkin. You know this and this
I
and
know.
this and this.
But you don't have the same age now.
We will see.
Not the same performance that Golovkin.
Like I say, if I'm 50 years old right now, you cannot beat me.
You're gonna see.
Okay.
In September, be ready.
Former world champion Tim Bradley, however, believes a genuine upset becomes possible if Mbilli can capitalize on Canelo's declining punch output and maintain his pressure throughout the fight.
Coming back, and I saw the little, Mbilli, Mbilli fight that he's gonna be fighting. He gonna piece Mbilli ass up. Ooh, he gonna piece him up. I like Mbilli, tough guy, come bring the pain. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But Canelo gonna catch and shoot his ass on his ass all night long. Uppercuts, hooks. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna be bad. And Canelo gonna look like, he gonna look like he man again.
Like he's back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He gonna look like he's back.
So Benavidez, to your point, and great segue with Canelo, Tim. You must be in the media, but Benavidez said nobody cares about that fight. That Canelo should be fighting him. Is he right about that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Canelo should have been done fought Benavidez. He should have been fought Benavidez, man. I don't understand. I really don't Well, I do understand it. Canelo can't swallow that pride, man, and he can't. So some guys out there, and it kind of reminds me of Tank, right? They won't be able to deal with themselves if they lose to this certain guy. right? And it always has to be with the same damn race. It's like, come on, like, don't you want to pass the torch, right? So it's like, Canelo, Benavidez is probably the next guy up, but you know, you the old vet, don't you want to pass it? It's just like when De La Hoya fought against Chavez, and Chavez Senior passed the torch to De La Hoya.
Yeah.
You know, like here, you know, I'm that guy, but you know what? Let's go. I'm older now. You know what? You beat me. You the next one on the throne. You know, and that's respect, and that's the reason why I think a lot of people have a hard time with Canelo is because he doesn't have those codes. You know, he doesn't live by that. You know, it's a different generation, it's different, you know, day and age. So he's just, you know, he's like, I'm gonna do what I want.
Canelo himself admitted during an appearance on CBS Mornings that he failed to rely on the fundamentals against Crawford and acknowledged that his body does not recover as quickly as it once did. That admission could prove especially important against a high-volume opponent whose entire strategy is built around forcing veteran fighters beyond their comfort zone.
How your body doesn't respond the same way it used to, that happens with age. How have you adjusted your training style at this point in your career?
It's different because I was training in a rustic way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew
style,
up,
different conditions.
I grew up with that.
Yeah.
Right now, that's science is different.
Science is different.
You know, and I'm adapting myself to that.
Smarter about your body.
It's smarter. Because before we run a lot of kilometers. You know what I mean? And so your body get tired at some point.
Yeah.
But right now I adjusting myself to the modern era.
What left is there for you to accomplish? Like, what more is there for you to achieve? You've done it all.
I pretty much accomplish everything, pretty much.
So then why are you fighting?
Because I love boxing. And you know, if you look back, every time I fight, I break some records.
Yeah, of course.
And that's my motivation.
Of course.
Ultimately, this October showdown represents a fascinating battle between Canelo's elite counterpunching intelligence and Mbilli's relentless conditioning and pressure. Canelo wants to prove that he still controls the super middleweight division, but standing across from him will be a hungry challenger determined to exploit every sign of wear in the 36-year-old champion. If Canelo cannot hurt Mbilli early and force him to respect his power, his experience and ring IQ may not be enough to survive 12 rounds of relentless action. Could this finally be the night when experience gives way to pressure, or will Canelo deliver another masterclass and remind everyone why he remains one of the defining champions of the modern era? Drop your prediction in the comments. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming boxing content. And don't forget to share your thoughts below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.